Lesson 7.7 is subtraction with renaming, and this is for mixed numbers. My first example, and what the kids, a lot of fourth graders try to do, 4 minus 2 and 3/4, they automatically put 3/4 here, and that's just because they think nothing is up top, but honestly this is really 0/4, and so we cannot do 0/4 minus 3/4. There's nothing to take away. So we're going to go back and we're going to rename 4, and we're going to change one of the wholes into a fraction so that we can subtract. So since we took out a whole from our whole number, we're going to change it into a fraction, and so you have to look at the denominator and say, well, I know 4/4 equals that whole. So 3 plus 4/4 does equal 4 wholes. But now I am able to subtract, so I'm going to take 4 minus 3 gets me 1/4, and as you can see that's a lot different than just placing 3/4 down. And then I just do 3 minus 2 is 1. Always asking them if they can simplify, but 1 and 1/4 is in simplest form. Another example, 2 and 1/6 minus 1 and 4/6. Again, I cannot do 1 minus 4, so I'm going to have to rename my mixed number so that it makes sense. So in this case, I'm going to take a whole out, and that'll be 1. Asking the kids how many 6 equal a whole, and they'll say 6, 6. So I'm going to add that and rename it to my other fraction. So I know 1/6 plus 6, 6 gets me 7/6, and that is my new fraction. So I now can subtract 7/6 minus 4/6 gets me 3/6. And then subtract whole numbers. 1 minus 1 is 0. Asking the kids if they can simplify, and I know that I can divide by 3, and that this is 1/2 that's left. A lot of the kids, they just can visualize that 3 is half of 6, and so they would just say it's simplified to 1/2 without having to write out and show their work here. Another example, 5 and 2/7 minus 1 and 4/7. I cannot do 2 minus 4. I don't have enough sevenths, so I'm going to rename my whole number, take one whole out. How many sevenths equal one whole? They'll say 7/7. So now I have 9/7, and I am able to subtract. So I'll do 9/7 minus 4/7 gets me 5/7, and then I'll do 4 minus 1 equals 3. Is this in simplest form? Yes, because nothing goes into 5 and 7, so it is simplified.